Gabe? What's going on, man? Everything alright? You, doing a little creative remodeling? Hey, what is that, man? You building an ark? You'd tell me if you knew the end of the world was coming, right? I gotta tell you, buddy, this is not normal behavior. Gabe? Gabe? Gabe! Hey! Snap out of it, man! What's going on? What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm taking a stand.
Uh-huh. By remodeling your house with random wood pieces? Is that your headboard?
I am sick and tired of the people that run this country not doing their frickin' job of representing me. There's 435 congressmen in the House of Representatives and 100 senators. That's 535 people that should be doing what they can to make my life better. The 535, that's what I call Congress. The 535 call shots about what goes on in my life, and most of them have no idea what's really going on. They live in their own little world. They don't live like me, they don't work like me, and they definitely don't sacrifice like me. So I'm up here to show the world how pissed off I am that the 535 are freaking clueless.
Come on, man, they're doing their best. You can't blame the government because your life sucks. This is because you're still mad they took you off the endangered species list, isn't it?
I'm the national symbol, the great American bald eagle. I should be protected, damn it. The national symbol. Kind of ironic that I'm printed on all the money, but I don't have any. But no, man, that's old news.
Then what are you talking about?
Look, of all the 535, the guy making the least is still making $174,000 a year. And that's not even counting their perks and benefits. That's just base pay. You want to know how much my wife and I pulled down last year? $52,029 before taxes. And me and my wife both work. With gas prices, obscene mortgage payments, daycare, and trying to feed my family, I'm surprised I even made it this year. The 535 don't live like me. And to make that much last year, I worked about 240 days. So if you do the math, my household made $216 a day. You know how many days the House is in session? 159 days. 159 days. They made $1,100 a day. And that's for the few that showed up every single time there was a session. Senators made $900 a day. The 535 don't work like me.
Well, that sounds worse than I thought. But I mean, these guys live in the same country we do. They have to see what's going on, right? How right now people have to sacrifice just to put food on the table, right?
You kidding me? 237 of the 535 are millionaires. 444 of the 535 were legislators, lawyers, or bureaucrats before they were elected. These guys have never been where the rest of the country is now. They've never had to make one of those calls to the credit card company to work out a payment schedule just so they could pay their electric bill, and still had to worry about the frickin' water bill before the next paycheck. They're out of touch with the working and middle class life. The 535 don't sacrifice like me.
Speaking of bureaucrats, you gotta put some of the blame on them.
I didn't vote for bureaucrats. 535 vote on legislation, not the bureaucrats, not the lobbyists. The 535 gotta be held accountable for their actions because they vote.
So, who's the bad guys? Democrats, Republicans?
No, the parties are not the problem. It's the people you elect. I'm tired of people hiding under my left wing or hiding under my right wing. You can't just blame one or even a few of the 535 for the problems we got. It takes the entire 535 to do this much damage and cripple a nation like this.
Wait, hold on. They gotta do some work, right?
Think about this. If you did your job what the 535 does in theirs, you'd be arrested inside a month with bribery, conspiracy, corruption, extortion, fraud, perjury. This is what they call politics.
Well, yeah, but...
If the 535 were in charge of Microsoft or Walmart or any of those big companies, they'd be out of business and bankrupt within 6 months. Yet the 535 do this to our economy every year. And this is where we are. High unemployment, a busted real estate market, underfunded pensions, a broken banking system, out of control spending, just to name a few.
Well, they've been busy.
The way I can see it, the 535 are making us work longer and make less money. They're making us pay more in taxes, we're getting less in service. And then they expect us to contribute to their re-election campaign.
So, what are you trying to do? Start a revolution? Overthrow our government? Should I call you G.A.B.E?
No, man. Just make some changes.
Well, what kind of changes?
I don't know. Demand term limits for the 535. New members would certainly bring new ideas and new professional experience. We could make congressional committee assignments by lottery. This way power would be more evenly distributed. We need to force the 535 to change how they conduct themselves and bring some civility back into politics. Did you know that a recent polling shows that around 70% of Americans disapprove of how the 535 are handling people's business?
70%?
Well, yeah. Americans are frightened about the lack of jobs. They're angry with the upside-down real estate market and the greedy banking system. They're worried about their retirement. Not to mention they're concerned with our government's out-of-control spending.
So, do you have another can of paint?
Actually, I just finished. 535 equals Clueless. Now the world knows. But I gotta wait for you to show the 535 how pissed and angry you are. Get yourself a 535 equals Clueless cap. Wear it around town. If you want to get creative, go stand outside their fundraisers or campaign events. Hell, wear it when you register to vote. Picture 15 to 30 people all wearing a 535 equals Clueless cap in front of some fundraiser somewhere. We can wear in public what we say and think in private. And people can do this anywhere in America. Imagine 15 to 20,000 people on Capitol Hill all wearing 535 equals Clueless caps. You don't have to make any signs. You ain't got to get a permit to hold a demonstration or protest. And you don't have to raise your voice and shout at other people.
So, where do I get a hat? Do I make my own?
No, there's a website. www.535clueless.com. They got them. They have bumper stickers too. You can put those anywhere. The 535 will have to pay more attention to us if every time they go outside they see 535 equals Clueless. So join the crusade, because the 535 don't live like us, they don't work like us, they sure as hell don't sacrifice like us.